Hi, and welcome to day 2, legs and glutes. If this is your first time here, you're going to need a band, a little mini band, probably something around like a medium strength, and then also a heavier pair of weights. So for today, I'm doing this entire workout with a pair of 20 pounds. However, when I'm doing this workout on my own and I'm not demoing my way through it, then I'm probably working with much heavier. Um, for example, I could go anywhere from the 20s up to about 40 pounds, 45 pounds. So don't be limiting yourself based on what I'm using here, especially in your first week. You're going to want to test out some dumbbells. It might take a few tries to get the right one for where you are, but that's what the first week is there for. Okay. So today is all about legs and glutes. We're going to start with a glute warm up. So get your band on. It's just above the knees, and we're gonna find ourselves on the floor, lying on our side. Okay. So when you're ready, come down to the floor, and I want you to stack your hips one over the other. We're also going to push through the forearm, so we're not sinking into our shoulder and having this kind of situation. We're pushing up, getting our side body off of the mat. I'm just getting my timer going. There we go. So my hips are stacked and my knees are stacked. My feet are going to stay together, and we're just going to start with some clamshells. You ready? Let's go. So we lift up, pressing against that band, and slowly lower, up and lower. So one important thing when we're here in a clamshell position is that we're not opening up and lifting our hips. Our hip points are going to face forward the entire time. And we are just working on expanding that band. Good. So we're here for 30 seconds, and then we're going to flip it over in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We are just going to come onto our back. I want you to put the soles of your feet together, knees apart, so the band is very expanded. Hands can come down to the floor, and we're going to go into a butterfly glute bridge. So we're just going to keep the band expanded the entire time. And we want to just really work into the glutes. So the closer your feet are to your glutes, the more you're going to feel this exactly where we want it. As you come up, we are also going to turn the core on. Good. Also, great opportunity to unroll the workout pants. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. And we just go into clamshell on the other side. So finding ourselves ready here. My pants are like working against me today. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and back down. Good. So we're not here to feel like a severe burn. We're just getting our glutes activated and ready to work. This is our warm up. Good. Whew, amazing. We're going to do this all over again on the other side, and then into that butterfly bridge, and again on this side. And then we are going to get into our trisets. We have 2 of them. 3, 2, 1. We just flip it back, and we start from the very beginning. Last time through, go for it. So trisets are 3 exercises that we are going to roll through 3 times. And then all of that is followed by a little finisher. Good. Keep going. Really work against that band, and think about using your glutes to be the lifting force here. So nothing else but your glutes lifting rather than your inner outer thighs. Good. Find yourself in that bridged position, butterfly feet. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So we lift up and then come back down. Don't be afraid to go nice and heavy here in this lower body workout. Your lower body muscles are very strong. They can definitely take it. If you have sensitive knees, I want you to listen to your body first and foremost. You can always hold on to a wall for a little bit more support. Maybe you are going to have to start a little bit lighter in weights. 3, 2, and 1. Last side for that clamshell. So decide on what you need, and we work our way through this program together. Go for it in those clamshells. Final side, final activation. Good. Excellent. So my feet are staying glued together here. I'm pushing myself away from the floor. And I'm not taking too much rest here at the bottom. Good. I can feel my glutes definitely ready to go. Good. Remembering to breathe, maybe just one more. And we are done. Okay, you want to keep your band close because we are going to be using it for the third exercise in this triset. I'm actually just going to keep my band on and I'm going to see if it behaves. If it rolls up and gets in the way, I'm just going to take it off, okay? Let's try it like that. So we have 3 exercises that we are going to roll through, okay? The first one is a front rack squat. So you're going to take nice heavy weights here. Feet are going to be just about shoulder width apart. And we're going to come down into a nice squat. And we are going to come up. If you've chosen to leave your band on, it's extra spice. So enjoy it, okay? Second move, weights come down here. We're going to get our feet about hip width apart. And we are going to be working on our deadlifts. I'll walk you through all that form, okay? And then third exercise is we're going to be doing a bridge just like we did in the opener, but this time with our feet flat on the floor, band pulled apart as much as we can, and a nice heavy weight on our hips, okay? Those are the 3 moves we are going to start with. Each move is going to be 1 minute long. 1 minute. But we are not just working for that entire minute. We are actually aiming to hit 8 to 12 reps. Just like this entire program, we're finding that really great spot in those rep counts just to make sure we have the right weight and to keep track of all of it. So if you find yourself doing 15, 16 reps, you're gonna have to go heavier, okay? So let's get started. Front rack squat. My timer has escaped. There we go. We have 1 minute to finish and see where we are. Okay, let's see where we land. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. So I'm going to take my weights. I'm going to rack them up here right in front. Feet are about shoulder width apart. I'm going to lower. Oh, and I'm going to push right up through my heels. Okay, we come down and back up. I'm just looking at my dog, having like a very restful moment, and I'm slightly jealous. Good. We want to make sure our knees are following our toes so they're not caving in. And we're squeezing our glutes, not just at the top, but the whole way up. Whew. Good. I can hear my knees cracking. It's okay. There's no pain involved. They're just working real hard. 1 minute to finish, 8 to 12. If you've already finished it, it's fine. We also want to make sure we're not rushing through. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. Make sure to write those numbers down on your tracker. How many reps you did for the front rack squats in the first set. Okay, perfect. Up next, we have a deadlift. We have a deadlift. So our feet are going to be about hip width apart. And the whole point of a deadlift is not to bend down like this and get the weights as low as we can. It's how far back can we push our bum to that wall, okay? So the more I push my bum back, the straighter my back is. And then I feel my hamstrings right about here. So that's when I can start to work my way back up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Grabbing those heavy weights. We're gonna push our bum back behind us. Whew, feel those hammies and glutes. And then I'm gonna push through my heels, again, squeezing my bum all the way up, not just at the top. Good. If you are prone to some low back pain during deadlifts, a few things we can do. One, make sure you're pushing your bum further back, okay? If you think you're doing it enough, try a little bit more. Secondly, you can make sure these weights are staying very close to your legs. Literally sliding my fingernails down my shins, it helps. If that still doesn't help, you can bring the weights down to the sides, and then that should help alleviate any kind of pain, okay? Again, 8 to 12 reps is what we're going for in this minute of work. Gotta be almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, I'm gonna put one weight down. One weight is gonna come with me to the floor. Okay, both my feet are going to be down on the floor. I'm gonna take my heaviest weight. Okay, I'm gonna put it onto my hips. I'm gonna make sure my band is expanding here at the top. And I'm just gonna go into slow and controlled glute lifts. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So feet nice and close to your bum. We come up, squeeze, slowly lower. Up and squeeze, slowly lower. So again, if I'm doing this workout, not demoing and talking my way through, I would go probably about 50, 60 pounds on my hips because I can take it, right? I can definitely do it. 20 pounds is very light, but I want you to choose a weight that is not impossible, but is definitely a challenge. We're not waiting too long with our bum back on the floor. We tap, we come up, we squeeze. Good, expand that band. And remember to breathe all the way through. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that was our first set. Okay, so we are gonna do that 2 more times, and then we're gonna move on to a whole new tricep to finish this off, okay? So we go back to those racked squats. We still aim for 8 to 12 reps in that 1 minute of work. I'm gonna grab my water while I can see it, and while we can take a mini break. There we go. Okay, here we go. Racked squat, 8 to 12 reps, getting our feet nice and ready, grabbing your heavy weights, racking them up. We go 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Gotta get a move on. Making sure that we're not taking too much break, but also giving our muscles time to recover in between sets. That's the way this particular workout is designed. Good. From this side, I am pushing my bum back. Okay, here, and then coming back up. If you cannot go as low as me, that's totally fine. You do not have to go that low. I have I have been able to get this low with many years of strength training and mobility. Good. But it by no means makes it better than anyone who cannot go that low. We work to what we can in our body, okay? Good, pressing right up. Take your time. One more. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. 10 seconds. We're gonna get going into those deadlifts. Oh my goodness. Man, lower body gets that heart rate up every time. Okay, deadlifts, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 8 to 12. Make sure you're writing with your numbers down in your log after every set, or at least every exercise, okay? It's important to track. That's how we see that progress develop. And if you think you're going to remember it, you won't. You won't remember what weight you did for these deadlifts last week or 2 weeks from now. We have so many other things going on in our brains that that information doesn't normally stick. So just print it out, write it down. Good. Reset. Chest should be nice and proud. Squeezing our armpits into our body. 8 to 12 reps. No need to rush. 1 minute is plenty of time. Good. Pushing the bum right back to the wall behind you. Coming back up. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. We come back down to the floor. We're going to put that weight on our hips. Glute bridge with the expanded band. 3, 2, 1, go. So we come up and then gently lower. Make sure the band is expanded. Squeezing your glutes together at the top. Slowly lower, tap the floor, back up. Core is engaged here. It almost acts as a little break for you as you come up so that you can't overextend, right? Good. Remembering the band. Mine always comes in. My legs want to relax. Keep working. I'm definitely going to go for 12 here just because I know I can go heavier in that weight, but I can feel my glutes working like crazy. Good. Your minute is almost up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Great. That's 2 sets. Take a little shakeout break. We're going to do 1 more. Then we're going to go into our second tricep. Okay, we start with those rocked squats. Ooh, I feel it already. Halfway through the workout, and it's definitely burning already. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get this final set done. Rock those weights up. We take our time to get steady and ready. And then we get right into it, okay? Do not let your knees cave in. Press up through your heels, squeezing your bum from the bottom all the way up. Good. Remembering to breathe all the way through. Whew. These ones get my heart rate fired up like crazy. Keep going, keep going. Good. I'm struggling to get through. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good work. Okay. Oh my gosh, here we go. Deadlifts. Let's get it done. Final time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Deadlifts right into it, okay? Here we go. Push the bum right back. And then we come back up, pushing through the heels, squeezing your bum just like in those squats. Focus on how far back your bum can go rather than how low these weights get. It does not matter. Good. Holy moly. This one has definitely added up. If you have a barbell at home, you can definitely use the barbell for this one. Good, almost there. Your minute is up in 3, in 2, good, and in 1. Slowest countdown ever, so sorry. I think I was like trying to will it to come to the end. Okay, glute bridge. Last one. We get a mini break before I show you what happens in our final tricep. Hint, it's quite a few lunges. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Let's do it. Expand the band. Lift into that glute bridge. You can also play around with the placement of your feet if your knees are sensitive. Mine feel totally fine where they are. I feel my glutes working the entire time. If your knees are talking to you in a negative way, you can also move them down or up. It's wherever feels good for you. There's no right or wrong there. Just a few more. Again, it's slow and controlled movements, just like every workout in this program. We take the time to think about our form. We take the time to stop and correct ourselves in our form. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Little piece of good news. We are done with the first tricep and we are done with the band for now. You're still going to want to keep it close by. We're going to use it for our finisher at the end. But right now, that band can come right off. Okay. Water, little break, okay? We are going into our second tricep. The movements here, there's actually 4 moves, but one of them is each side. So we're gonna go into a holding lunge. So basically a static lunge. So you're just gonna bring your foot back, weights in either hand. You can do a suitcase hold right here. And we're just gonna come up and down, okay? Second move is just the other side. Then you're gonna hold a nice heavy weight. Again, if I was working on my own here, as I'm gonna work my way through this program, definitely gonna hold more than 20, but I'm gonna hold a dumbbell here. I'm gonna go into a sumo squat, so much wider. My knees come out much, much wider than in a rocked squat. And then I'm gonna take both weights up to shoulders, and we're gonna go alternating curtsy lunges, okay? So that curtsy lunge, that knee or that foot's gonna come back across the midline of the body, and I'm gonna pull my shins back as I dip down and try and get the back knee closer to the floor. Okay, this is gonna be fun, I promise. Here we go, 1 minute. Again, we're getting 8 to 12 reps for each of these movements, okay? Here we go, we've got this. Grab your weights. We're gonna go into a static lunge. Choose your favorite foot to go forward. We go 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So a nice lunge position. Get yourself ready. You are in a railroad position here. So not one foot behind the other, but kind of like on railroad tracks. We are coming down, trying to get that knee to almost kiss the floor. If it's too much with weights, maybe you start with body weight. It's all good. This is all about building strength. It doesn't mean we need to be super strong to start this program, right? Breathe all the way through. Try to get your front foot heel to push through that work at the beginning, okay? So we come down and we push up through that front heel. 8 to 12 reps. Good. I think I've got one more. 3, 2, 1. I think my body really knows what 1 minute of work feels like at this point. Okay. Let's try and match that on the other side, okay? Here we go. We're just going into the other side. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Right into it, okay? We come down. This is definitely my weaker side. I always feel a little bit awkward doing my lunges on this side. Slow and steady. Don't rush it. Push through that front heel. Good. I think I might have 2 more. Excellent. Get to your 8 to 12 and then break. Oh, man. The minute's still going, so if you're still working, that's totally fine. So good. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Water if you need it. We're going to go into a sumo squat. So 1 dumbbell. If you find yourself working with lighter weights, because that's all you have, you can definitely double up the dumbbell here, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going nice and wide in my feet. My toes are turned out on an angle. I'm going to hold the weight here, and I'm going to slowly go down and back up again, 8 to 12 times, okay? We go 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. We come down. My knees are still following my toes. They're coming out nice and wide. Good. I'm still pushing through my heels, and I'm still squeezing my bum to come all the way up. Same story. Good. Come back down. It's slow and it's controlled. Inner outer thighs are going to start responding pretty quickly. So are your glutes. Excellent. Take your time. 1 minute can seem really fast, but it's more than enough time to get what we need, slow and steady, okay? Good. All right, I'm gonna go 1 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Final move, alternating curtsy lunges. You're gonna rack the weights, or if 2 weights is too much, you can also just hold 1 weight in a goblet, or you can do no weights at all. You choose what you need today, okay? No matter what week you're in. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This one's killing me, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It is single count. Okay, so we're gonna go down. That's 1, 2. Good. Take your time. Nice. Good, good, good. I'm only at 6. Slow and controlled. That's why it's a single count here. Shaky legs. Good. Whew. Yes. I'm gonna hit my 12 right here. Oh, good. You keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Okay, that second tricep is not joking around. Okay. Second set. Here we go. We're gonna go into those lunges. So a nice static lunge, 8 to 12 reps. Hold your weights. You can drop down to 1 weight. You can do no weights. Again, it is up to you, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Right to work. Good. I'm super solid in my core. Taking a break as needed. I'm aiming for 10. That's where I'm struggling to get to. Good. Timer's still on. Nice. Good, good, good. Your 1 minute is up in 3, in 2, and 1. Okay, little shakeout. We got to do the matching side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. There's not a lot of rest in between here. Good. I think I'm doing the same side. I'm like, I don't feel as shaky as normal. Nice work. I'm not talking, I'm struggling. Keep going. This is all about building strength, and sometimes that's uncomfortable. Good. Keep going. 1 minute still on the clock. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, those lunges are so tough. They are so tough. Okay, sumo squat. Here we go. Second round. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slow and steady. Legs should definitely be shaking. Feeling it for sure. We are definitely working lower body today. I'm going to try to get my breath more under control. The lunges made me very breathy. Good. Amazing. Keep going if you're there. The timer is still on. If you finished already, you got your 8 to 12, and you went slow and controlled with a heavier weight. Perfect. You get a little bit of extra rest time, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alternating curtsies. It's only 6 on each side. It's not so bad. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to turn this camera off and be like, oh my God. Okay, here we go. Alternating curtsies with or without weights. You decide. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jump right in. Let's do it. Trying to keep our upper body nice and stable. I know legs are tired. I get it. I feel it. Great job. Amazing. Keep going if you're still working. I definitely wanted to finish those up and give myself a little bit extra rest. Your minute is done in 3, in 2, and 1. Okay. Oh my gosh. Final set. Final set. My brain is saying do this body weight or with one weight, but I know I can do it with both. So I'm going to do it with both. But my brain is like, nah, girl. All right. We know exactly what to do. Final set here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going to ignore my brain that's telling me to move down and weight or use no weight at all, because I actually know my body can do this. It doesn't want to, but I know it can. I'm already halfway there. So maybe you are too, and you are also pushing yourself through. I am struggling right alongside you, okay? This is my week 1, right with you. Good. Ooh. Okay. I hit my 10. Hit my 10 on my stronger side. You still have 6 seconds left. If you're still working, go for it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. A little 10-second, smooth 10-second shakeout. We're gonna go and do that other side. Ready or not, here we come. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Grab those weights, get into position first and foremost, and let's just get these reps going. So great form comes first. If you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do it anyways, but your form is suffering, that's when I definitely want you to maybe drop to one weight or no weights and go from there. Because we don't want any injuries coming from pushing ourselves further than we need to. If your form is great and you're just tired, then we can push through. Good. This is when I wonder if all my very deep breathing here, gasping for air, is going to come through that mic. And very well might. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, and 1. That took absolutely everything. Okay. I feel so much better now that those are done. I can barely get words out. Okay, sumo squats. Let's do this. 8 to 12 reps. I hope you've been writing down all your weights, okay? Through these sets. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So chest is going to stay pretty high here. A little pause at the bottom is a great addition if you're feeling good. Maybe you want to try a heavier weight. I know I can definitely do heavier than what I'm doing now. Although at this moment, I'm thankful I'm not. But again, that's the brain trying to tell me that I can't do it. And I know I can. It's fine. Good. Squeeze all the way up. Using those inner thighs. We've got one more exercise after this, and then we're in our finisher, just really short. Good. Amazing. Your minute is still going. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Okay, let's get those weights right up. We're gonna rock the weights going into our curtsy lunges, 12 in total, 6 on each side, or 10 and 5, or 8 and 4. Okay, you decide where you want to be. I'm gonna go 12. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Final movement before we get into our finisher, okay? We've got this. You want to try to pull back on the shins, and by doing that movement, we protect the knee joints. Good. Core is turned on here, again, to protect our back. Good. If you're finding it too hard, balance-wise, let go of those weights and do it that way first. Good. We still have working time. I have 2 reps left. I think I've lost count, but I feel like that's exactly where we're at. You keep going if you're still working. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's get the band on. We're gonna get it on same place, so right above the knees. Here we come, finisher. Here we come. Catching our breath, maybe grabbing some water. I know I would very much like some. And then I'll explain what we're doing. All right. So I'm gonna start on one side of my mat. We're gonna go into full range squats, followed by partials, followed by lateral squat walks, 30 seconds each, twice over, okay? It's not so bad, I promise. It's gonna feel great. Here we go, full range squats. Make sure to stretch that band out. We go 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go, full range, down and up, down and up, squeeze. So the speed is a little bit faster than where we were working in our trisets, okay? Why? Because we're here to burn out. Good. Amazing. We're down, we're up, we squeeze. We're gonna go into partials, which is like little squat pulse in 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Just little squat pulses, staying in a position that feels pretty uncomfortable, okay? Because we're in that work the entire time. Good. And we're just gonna breathe. Are you expanding your band? Good, my assistant here is no help at all. Good. All right, we're gonna go into those lateral squat walks. 3, 2, 1, let's go, stay low. Walk, 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 good. This is how much space I have. This is how much space I'm going to take. If you wanna walk a couple of steps longer, be my guest. What I will ask is that you get a little bit lower. Good, we've got 10 seconds here. We're gonna stop and go through it one more time. Full range squats are next, okay? Whew. Good. Here we go. Hold full range squats. You can come up, take that little break. Let's go. Down, back up. Down, back up. Squeeze. Good. Nice job today. Oh my gosh. This was the hardest one by far. I know my camera's blurry. It's trying to find me. It might even be blurry because it's foggy with sweat. I have no idea. But you can see what's happening. It's all good. We're gonna go partials in 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Last time with these partials. Can you even get a little bit lower? Good. 10 seconds down already. 20 to go. No problem. Are you holding your core in? Good. Are you pushing your bum back? And are you in a position where it feels slightly uncomfortable all the time? Good. You're gonna hold that same position and we're gonna go and walk over in 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. Over and over. We started this workout with banded glute activation, and that's exactly where we're ending it, okay? Keep going. Good. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds, get a little bit lower. Don't give up on me right now. Do not give up. Good. Let's go for the last 3. Lower. 2 and 1. Come on out. Wow. Okay, my friends, that was a spicy one. That was leg day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you recover from it nicely. Don't rush these workouts. Give yourself time to recover. Eat your protein, eat your carbs to give you the energy, and of course, your nice healthy fats to keep everything moving the way it should. Oh, I will see you in the next workout. Thanks for joining me.